The Queen of Rosewood. In the heart of the lush kingdom of Rosewood, surrounded by vast forests and flowing rivers, there was a grand castle where Queen Isabella ruled with wisdom and grace. Rosewood was known for its beautiful gardens, where roses of every color bloomed, filling the air with their sweet fragrance. The people of Rosewood loved their queen, for she was kind, fair, and deeply devoted to the well-being of her kingdom. Queen Isabella had inherited the throne at a young age after the sudden passing of her parents, King Edward and Queen Eleanor. Despite her youth, she quickly proved herself to be a capable and compassionate leader. Her council, initially skeptical of her abilities, soon came to respect and admire her wisdom and determination. Every morning, Queen Isabella would walk through the royal gardens, finding peace and inspiration among the roses. She believed that the beauty of the gardens reflected the harmony she sought to maintain in her kingdom. One sunny morning, as she strolled through the garden, she noticed a young gardener, Thomas, tending to the flowers with great care and attention. "Good morning, Thomas," the Queen greeted him warmly. "The roses are especially beautiful today. Your hard work is truly appreciated." Thomas bowed respectfully. "Thank you, Your Majesty. It is an honor to tend to these gardens and to serve you." Queen Isabella smiled and continued her walk, her heart filled with gratitude for the dedication of her people. She knew that the strength of her kingdom lay not only in its rulers but in the unity and efforts of all its inhabitants. One day, news arrived that a neighboring kingdom, Ashford, was suffering from a severe drought. The fields were barren, and the people were struggling to survive. Queen Isabella, moved by their plight, called for an emergency council meeting. "We must help our neighbors in Ashford," she said firmly. "We have plentiful resources, and it is our duty to aid those in need. Let us send food, water, and supplies to Ashford immediately." The council members agreed, admiring the Queen's compassion and sense of justice. The next day, caravans loaded with provisions set out for Ashford. Queen Isabella personally oversaw the preparations, ensuring that the aid would reach those who needed it most. As the months passed, Rosewood and Ashford forged a strong bond of friendship. The people of Ashford were deeply grateful for the assistance, and their kingdom slowly began to recover. King Richard of Ashford visited Rosewood to express his gratitude and to strengthen the alliance between their realms. During his visit, a grand feast was held in the Great Hall of Rosewood Castle. The hall was adorned with roses and illuminated by hundreds of candles, creating a magical atmosphere. King Richard stood to make a toast. To Queen Isabella, he declared, raising his goblet, "Your generosity and kindness have saved my people. We are forever in your debt." Queen Isabella stood to reply. "To the friendship between our kingdoms," she said, her voice filled with sincerity. "Together, we are stronger. Let us continue to support and uplift each other." The hall echoed with applause, and the celebration continued late into the night. Queen Isabella felt a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing that her actions had made a difference and brought hope to those in need. As time went on, Queen Isabella continued to rule with wisdom and compassion. She introduced new laws to ensure fair treatment and justice for all her subjects, and she worked tirelessly to improve the living conditions in her kingdom. Her dedication earned her the love and respect of her people, and Rosewood flourished under her reign. One autumn evening, as the leaves turned golden and the air grew crisp, Queen Isabella received a visitor at the castle. It was an elderly woman, dressed in simple clothes, who requested an audience with the Queen. Despite her humble appearance, there was a quiet dignity about her. "Your Majesty," the woman began, bowing deeply, "I am a healer from a distant village. I have come to offer my services to you and your kingdom." Queen Isabella welcomed the woman with open arms. "We are honored to have you here. Your skills are greatly needed, and I am sure you will be a valuable addition to our community." The healer, whose name was Alara, quickly became an integral part of Rosewood. She shared her knowledge of medicinal herbs and healing practices, helping to improve the health and well-being of the villagers. Queen Isabella often sought Alara's counsel, and the two women formed a strong bond based on mutual respect and admiration. Under Queen Isabella's guidance, Rosewood became a beacon of prosperity and harmony. The gardens flourished, the people thrived, and the bonds of friendship with neighboring kingdoms grew ever stronger. Queen Isabella's legacy of kindness, wisdom, and justice was celebrated in songs and stories, inspiring future generations to follow in her footsteps. As the years passed, Queen Isabella grew older, but her spirit remained as vibrant as ever. She continued to walk through the royal gardens every morning, finding solace and inspiration among the roses. One day, she called for Thomas, the gardener who had tended the gardens for many years. "Thomas," she said, "the beauty of these gardens has always brought me great joy. Your dedication and care have made them a true reflection of the harmony we strive for in Rosewood. I thank you from the bottom of my heart." Thomas bowed deeply, his eyes filled with gratitude. "It has been an honor to serve you, Your Majesty." In her final years, Queen Isabella passed the crown to her daughter, Princess Alara, who had inherited her mother's wisdom and compassion. As Queen Alara took the throne, she vowed to uphold the values her mother had instilled in her and to continue the legacy of the wise and just Queen Isabella. And so, the story of Queen Isabella, the beloved ruler of Rosewood, lived on. Her reign was remembered as a golden era of peace, prosperity, and kindness. The people of Rosewood cherished her memory and celebrated the enduring spirit of a queen who had truly understood the meaning of leadership and love.